Welcome to Al Mazrah.
No.
Exploring, looting, and securing intel will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces, and watch for other operators in the AO.
Better be some treats in there.
All
I'm
right.
starving.
But don't be stressed out, man. I mean, she's going to go help her daughter. That's fine, you know.
I'm okay with that.
Right.
It wasn't until I got in here and sat down after finishing my cigarette
Ultra One, enemies ready.
Right.
sat down that I started to notice how physically drained I am after hearing just her voice.
I hear you, T. Yeah, you need more, you got a backpack.
Alright.
Yeah, okay, they're shooting. I can hear shooting.
Sorry, hairball. Got some cat-like reflexes there.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
Anything, buddy?
Oh, the spot and scope's got nothing. I can hear the gunfire.
It's a stronghold or a contract. So probably have to.
Taking fire over here.
Oh, really?
That yummy ammo goodness.
Look around.
Smell their fear.
Dude, they come up the freaking the ladder now.
Yeah. They've been climbing ladders for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think they started doing that. But I'm just like amazed, like there's something new, you know.
Awesome headshot.
Anything yet?
Anything. We hear
Well,
something
they all die?
over here.
Only plates I care about have food on them.
Target spotted.
I think
You're pretty athletic.
300.
jumped out.
Oh, okay. Coward!
They're right here.
Moving here.
They're in the contract.
Oh god, you're over there already. Okay.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming. Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert. Ultra One, a squad mate is down.
Taking
You are
effective
taking
fire.
effective fire.
Like that. I got behind you, behind you. Reload.
Pick up
Ultra One, be
supplies.
advised, an operator in your area needs medical.
That armor looks pretty close. Damn dog lovers shooting at us.
Look.
Give me that heavy ammo goodness.
Wrong door.
Hold up.
Only place I care about has food on them.
Good, G.
Hmm?
Back him.
Sorry, hairball.
You left.
That armor looks pretty claw on you.
I'm in the middle of a game. What is it?
Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
Got some cat-like reflexes there.
Can you not hear me? Why was it not giving me speakerphone? Fucking hell.
We're down!
Alright. Pleading for help.
Your wounds to help around.
Ultra One, copy that. Requesting
God
medical
damn
for
it.
you now.
Why? Come on. There we go. They've changed the fucking interface. Okay, I'll be down as soon as I'm done with this match.
Okay. By the way, Sandra got kicked out, so she's coming back home, I guess.
Oh, great. Yay. Okay.
So you know, FYI.
Great. Did you plea, Jay?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can go pick them up. You go pick up the groceries.
I guess evidently it's gonna be a while. Alright, I'll be right back up.
Ultra One, an operator responded to your medic request. They're inbound. Ultra One, this is actual. Enemy UAV is active. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming. Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Used to be a high runner, but I stayed.
Ultra One, actual. An enemy SAM site is online in your area. Close air is unavailable at this time.
Getting spam texts and calls.
Oh, joy. Well, now I know why I was so wiped of energy.
Because you need a busted nut. Yeah.
No, it's because Sandra was losing her place to stay, so she's coming home.
You can feel the energy,
Ultra
huh?
One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
She's no longer with the boyfriend. What you trying to say?
He ain't gonna stay here.
Ain't gonna
Period.
stay.
Just her.
Mm-hmm. You gotta sing that song, G. You got the flunk.
We got the flunk. We like the flunk. We got the flunk.
One of your teammates is joining a new squad.
Please. 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 Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Is anybody out there? Is anybody listening? Oh, 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 oh. Damn, Jay. Jay! Talk to me, man.
There you go, G.
What?
The motherfucker left me with nothing. Nothing.
Well, they left me with nothing too, but as long as we got out, we could have still got a freaking. I had a perk. Fuck yeah! I'm sitting here hollering at you while you're up there rummaging through my backpack, and then all of a sudden we leave.
You didn't have no prox chat on.
I did. I just turned it on.
Oh shit, motherfucker.
So Mary needs help. She opened the batteries that I got her, and they went down the sink.
Oh, I don't have anything to fish them out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see what I can do.
I said, why the hell did you open it by the sink, man?
The kitchen sink.
I think I need to invest in some strainers for her.
God. Which sink?
The kitchen sink.
Oh, God, they're gonna be nasty.
Down into the neck of it. You
Yep. Okay, Jay. I'll be back shortly. I have to go do some plumbing.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit.
Fucking hell.
هي بحالها مغرورة. هي بحالها مغرورة.
That in the Battle of Hotels, unfortunately destroyed. Right, but the Hilton, well, not the worst, but the other hotels way. So, hey, look, I tell the truth. Let's check out the. Oh, and reset that the 49ers are the Chiefs, which is okay with me. Which is probably down there and check it out. Again, back to the lobby. Check out Alvaro's Tacos, 1440. Hey, that's for the commercials. Again, I want to say that this in Cyprus, right? If you of you, the 40.
Are the white ones.
Yes, it's a pleasure to do so again. Those of you I haven't stood in front of, thank you for the privilege to do that. Allow me to love this country and the people who make her up. Die for any woman and to fight beside any man. Hesitation. Or my life. Generations of men and women in my family have served this country proudly, both at home and abroad. Father served in Vietnam, and although he was shamed out of his uniform, it only solidified his resolve to raise his boys, me and my twin brother. Be patriotic and love this country and its people, more than we loved ourselves. Stan was in combat. As part of it, I was traveling around the country. State to state, city to city, town to town, armed only with the memories of your bravest fighters and the story of how hard they fought to protect our way of life. Because I was willing to completely open up my life and about the worst week of it, I was blessed with meeting and seeing all the greatest people America had to offer. And I think it's important to say that we got to make sure that the hell the veterans return from is not the hell to come home to, okay? The system doesn't take care of our boys. The citizens step. Families of the fallen. And literally, please know that I end every day on my knees. Thank a generation of veterans coming home. Understands it's going to take and to fix this. The only way we're going to keep America safe is to have an elite military, all right? By the toughest training that we have to offer. Support that puts those people in harm's way. Every one of us has to step up in some way. We need our leaders to lead by. They need to lead by example and show. Not only that, we hold them. For any life to matter, we all have to matter. You understand? You don't have to go searching for it. People are afraid. I stand among you walking. I was allowed to walk with giants, all right? And now we're looking for the next generation of giants. Who among you will love something, love yourself, all right? Who among you are going to... Preach. Every one of us. Look, the world... Scary place. America is the light. People are the goodness that grows from that. It's worth fighting for. It was my greatest honor to fight for her every day of my adult life. And
Today is just being a bad day.
Did you get those batteries out of the sink?
Yeah, like thankfully it went down the disposal, not the regular sink.
Oh yeah.
It would have been a lot easier if I still had my magnet, but
Yep. Dude, Mark Luttrell gave a good speech at the Trump in Cleveland, a Trump convention. Or I wouldn't even say Trump convention, I would say Republican. See, that's the thing too, is also like kind of we wrap ideas behind one man, but it's not behind one man, it's one country, you know what I'm saying? It's not just, black and white, it's it's all the colors, you know what I'm saying? And
well, a president once said, to be a patriot is to stand beside the country, not behind the president.
There you go. That's it.
And that was a president.
Stand behind the country. Yep.
Do you know which one?
That's it right there. Let me see. Ooh, okay, can you give me a range? Is it the 21st century?
He's the only president to ride a moose.
Oh shit, he rode a moose?
He rode a moose.
Is this Theodore Roosevelt?
Teddy, yes.
Teddy Roosevelt?
Yeah.
See, I knew, because the moose gave it away. The moose gave it away. So Theodore Roosevelt actually had a really good friendship. Had a really good relationship with. Okay, so go fix it.
No.
Then,
yes. It stays broke if you don't fix it.
So why you come over here telling me then that you broke it? They're not gonna fix it.
You think I do? I don't know how to fix it either. I don't even know what's broke.
Theodore Roosevelt had Geronimo ride in a parade along the side with him.
Yep.
So that's a badass dude right there, Theodore Roosevelt.
Yep.
Now, question.
We can thank him for the national parks thing.
I hear conspiracies about Patton, General Patton.
What conspiracies? I already know he's gay.
No, that he was killed. That he was like fed to death, or they kept giving him certain type of food that caused him to die, or something like that.
Well, not that I'm aware of, no.
Yeah, something about his death is a conspiracy, like something.
Well, his death is his death. He was in his 70s, man.
And for what that guy been through, man, that guy to be 70, didn't he get shot during at a fucking speech? Yeah, he got shot at a speech and stood there and gave the speech until he finished. Was that him?
Yeah, he got shot at a small town convention out in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
He got shot. He didn't consider it to be life-threatening. Did his speech, and then went to the dock afterwards.
Crazy.
But that was not Patton.
No, it wasn't Patton. No, we're talking about Theodore Roosevelt.
That was Theodore, yes.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Patton. I'm like, yeah, Patton's been shot several times. He's a fucking general. He's been shot at least once.
But yeah, so to my understanding is that right now a lot of people from California are migrating. Okay, well let's back up. Okay, so I'm studying history right now as we speak, right, as per high school.
Yes.
And okay, so the issue I had, and I spoke to my cousin about last night, was a key word arose, which was Argian. It's like, it means old-fashioned. It's like it's a word that means old-fashioned. I'll give you the correct wording in a little bit. So what happens now is that the South people, the Southerners, their survival is depending on land and old-fashioned
agrarian.
That's it, G. That's it.
The society sprung from agriculture.
Agriculture. Okay, so let me tell you something. This is very, very, very interesting. Okay, so the southern people, being that the French colonized, that they depend on their agriculture for economic survival, and then that leads to.
Well,
Oh, shit.
it doesn't matter what society it is. It depends upon its agricultural to survive. Period.
Right. Okay. 1 moment.
If we don't have more food coming in than's being consumed, we're doing something wrong.
Whew. So, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so
Did you hear me?
yeah, I heard you. So, can you repeat that again? I heard you, but can you repeat that?
Whether you have an industrial society, a purely agrarian society, a technological society, it still all funnels right back to the agrarian portion, where you have to be creating more food than you're consuming.
Okay, so that's very interesting that you tell me, because that kind of aids. So what I'm trying to say is, this is what's interesting. Okay, this is very, 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 very interesting. Okay, so I'm reading my history notes, and it says that the northern states were more evolving to become more city-like cultures and development in industry, which is being part of capitalism, right? Being part of it, not the whole thing, but part of it. So when you look at the North, thought the South to free the slaves. Well, what's interesting, G, is that the lower states in today's society are mostly Republican that live off agriculture, their farms, their horses, their cattle, but they're Republicans.
Crops, yeah.
They're Republican states. And yet the city states are like the ones to free the slaves, but those are representing more like the Democratic states. You know what I'm saying? Interesting, right?
Not at the time, no, because it was the Republicans that put it forward and had the most the more votes. The swing votes, yes.
Right. Well, no, what I'm trying to say is like how the tables turned. I was talking to my cousin yesterday. He was like, he was like, dude, you just made me like kind of realize something, like how the North freed the slaves in the South, right? But the South people back then were
what you need to look at is the actual voting.
Right.
The actual way they voted at the time, because that's all part of public record.
Right.
Because it will show you that in most of the states, the Democrats voted no, while the Republicans voted yes. 90% of the Republicans voted yes.
For slavery?
No, to end it, to abolish it.
To end slavery, okay.
Yes.
Man.
You'll have to look at each individual states between 1845 and 1865.
Right.
House votes and what was voted on. And you can even include that in part of your PowerPoint. The contradictions currently are this. The Democrats were never for freeing the slaves. The Democrats were fervently against abolishing slavery.
So I'm kind of lost my track here.
Choo choo! Here it comes again. Today on Ark, I ended up losing most of my tames and gear.
What? How the hell did that happen?
I had to go take a major shit. I left me and my bird hovering in the air just below a cliff, so it was out of view. And when I came back, I was already fucking dead. And I got to see the little notification show up on my screen that my RG had been killed. So by the time I got there, they had cleaned out my backpack. And I said, dudes, you might as well kill me now. I gotta go, if I have to go back and regain all this shit, you know, I gotta go through 2 Alpha Rexes down on the fucking beach. And there are 4 Alpha Raptors between here and the beach. So they're probably on their way now, because I know they like to follow you a long-ass ways. And they just shot me with a shotgun.
But okay, but what's interesting is, okay, so the north side, you're saying it goes by the boats, but we're talking about the actual. So the war started on boats. The war was based off boats, like they voted to go to war, or they went to war because they just got tired of each other.
They went to war because they thought they had differing ideologies.
Right. Okay. Exactly.
Most of the South's economy was from slavery. Yes.
Exactly.
That is
almost all of it, right?
But
yes,
it was the Democratic votes that kept them from abolishing slavery in those states, because in those states, Democrats at the time had the swing votes, had the controlling power in the Senate and the Congress.
What I'm trying to say is, make me a leader.
I don't want to. God damn it, we're talking. Let's need to put guns.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, it came out more clear yesterday because it was as well as studying and reading. What I'm trying to say is, like how the South had the slavery and the North wanted to free the slave because they basically didn't have the same belief systems, right? The ideology.
Right there were slaves in the North, and there were slaves in the South.
Right.
There were slaves all through the country.
Right.
The northern states voted to abolish slavery, which freed the slaves in the northern states. And a lot of those slaves, when they went to try and go south, they would be beaten to death and hung up.
No, it's like what I'm trying to say, like, look at how the tables turned, is that the Northerners now are basically, like in today's society, are the Democratic people, and the Southern people, the Midwest people, they're like Republican states.
Yes.
And it's funny how that the Republicans, to this day, they still depend on agriculture for their economy.
Everybody depends on agriculture for their economy. Whether it's an industrial society, whether it's a technological society.
Yeah, so like basically the North buys from the South agricultural stuff and makes it into their type of stuff to sell or to eat or to survive.
The big problem that the South had prior to the Civil War, was that 90% of their agriculture was tied up in cotton and tobacco.
Right.
And those two crops are very, very, very difficult to eat.
Wait, did you say those what?
Those types of crops are very difficult to eat.
Yeah, they're not meant for eating.
No, they're not. They're very difficult to eat.
Right.
But
then the cotton gin came out.
The cotton gin made it faster getting the product to market. But if they would have shifted another 20% of their agriculture over to food production, the Civil War would have gone on for another 15 years.
Really?
The only reason the Civil War came to an end is because the South was starving. Because, like I said, you can't eat cotton and you can't eat tobacco. So the South was forced to submit to the North's will in order to prevent themselves from starving to death.
Oh man, I had a very interesting conversation. It didn't come out the way. It didn't come out
So at
the way I wanted to come out.
At the end of the Civil War, two things happened. The South, the southern states, were forced to...
Welcome to Al Mazrah. Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access to new
accept
missions.
the will of the
Enemy
North.
threat is high, so expect contact.
Just to prevent the people from starving to
Better be
death.
some treats in there. I'm starving.
The second thing that happened was that everybody that served on the South Side Army, military, had to agree to give up. Did I miss? Fucking hell, I missed. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Wait a minute, you over jumped though, so how did that?
Yeah, well, you were out there further when I jumped. It's all fun and games until somebody breaks both their legs.
Shit.
Yeah, shit there, buddy. It's a good thing it was water.
Alright, so keep going.
Yeah.